Welcome to Learning with UNP. In this session of Business Intelligence with Power BI, we are going to solve one of the common challenges you might face while working with date columns. How to fix date formatting issues using replace delimiters, split column, and merge column features. We will use the Maven Market Customers dataset for this demonstration. In the Maven Market Customers dataset, we have two important date columns, birth date and account open date. These date columns may not always be formatted correctly, which can cause problems when we want to filter or analyze the data by date. Today, we will learn how to easily resolve these formatting issues step by step. Let me start by explaining the problem. When working with data from multiple sources, it's common to find dates that are not consistent. For example, in one row you might have C 9-10-1991, whereas in other row the date is formatted as 5/21/1994. Some might use dash and other might use slash. This inconsistency can confuse Power BI and affect how it interprets the data, making it difficult to perform date-based analysis like sorting or filtering. Our goal is to make these dates uniform, and we can do this using Power BI's built-in features. We will use the replace delimiters option to change all delimiters to a uniform format. This will make the date format consistent. Next, we will use split column to break the date into day, month and year. Finally, we will use the merge column function to combine these split columns back into a complete date format. Now that we understand the issue, let's move on to the practical steps of how to solve this in Power BI Query Editor. Let's start with fixing the inconsistent date delimiters. We want to make sure that all dates use same delimiter. This will help us standardize the format. Since we already have Maven Market Customers dataset loaded here, we will first fix birth date column. Click on the birth date column, go to Transform tab, click on Replace Values. A dialog box will appear like this. In the Value to Find field, let's type slash. In the replace with field, let's type dash, which means we want all the slash delimiters to be replaced by dash delimiters. Click on OK. If you can see here, all slashes are replaced with dashes. Now, birth date column has a uniform delimiter, that is dash. Power BI will now be able to understand these dates more easily. Next, let's split this date into components, day, month and year. This can be useful when you want to perform more granular analysis such as grouping data by month or filtering by birth year. In order to split the column, click on birth date column, click split column option available in the Transform tab. We want to split the column by delimiter. A dialog box will appear like this. In here, we need to select the delimiter that we want to give. We don't have dash option here, so let's choose custom, use dash, click on OK. You will now see three new date columns named as birth date point 1, birth date point 2, birth date point 3. These represents day, month and year of birth date respectively. Now we have broken down the date into individual parts which can be useful for separate analysis. For example, you can now easily analyze how many customers were born in a specific month or year. Finally, we want to combine the separate components back into a full date. We will use the merge columns option to merge the day, month and year together. Select the three columns in the order day, month and year. First, let's select birth date point 2, which is day. Control and click birth date point 1, which is month. Again, control and click birth date point 3, which is year. Click on merge columns option in the Transform tab. A dialog box will appear like this. Power BI is asking you to select a delimiter. Here, we have no option mentioned as dash. So let's choose custom. The delimiter is dash. We will name our column back as birth date. Click OK. Now, the columns are merged back into a single column, formatted as full date. Let's now change the data type of birth date properly to date. The birth date column is fixed. Now, let's follow the same steps for account open date. First, let's replace all the delimiters into a uniform format. Click on Account Open Date column. Click on Replace Values in the Transform tab. We want to find slash and replace it with dash. Click OK. All the delimiters are in uniform format. Now, we will split the column into day, month and year components. In order to do that, click on Account Open Date column. Click on Split Column option in the Transform tab. Split by delimiter. Here we already have custom choose and dash given as delimiter. Click OK. Account open date is divided into three components: account open date point 1, account open date point 2, and account open date point 3, which is again day, month, and year. We will merge these three day, month, and year columns back together into account open date column. In order to do that, first select day, that is account open date point 2, control and select account open date point 1, which is month. Control click and select account open date point 3, which is year. Now click on merge columns option from the transform tab. The separator or delimiter that we will use is dash, which is not mentioned here. So let's choose custom, which is dash. We need to again name the column properly. So let's name it as account open date. Click on OK. Now it is formatted properly. Let's fix the data type. We will put it as date. Now the account open date is formatted consistently. Now you have a consistent date format that is ready for reporting and further analysis. Finally, we have learned how to fix date formatting issues using three essential features or functions in Power BI: replace delimiters, split column, and merge column. These steps ensure your data is clean and ready for accurate analysis. This is all about today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.